Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Alex, and welcome to the first official podcast video on this channel. This video is going to be called Meaningful Monday, where I have a life discussion with you all, and it's to not really motivate you, but to inspire you to keep moving in your life wherever you are. Um, but yeah, anyways, I would like to start off with reading a quote from the Bible. Um, Today is going to be about give me one moment, doubting yourself. Okay. And there is a verse from the Bible that kind of touches on this topic. So this verse is from Psalm 55:22, and it says, "Cast your burden on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved." Now, I want you to really think about what this verse is trying to say, and I will be doing the same. I'm going to repeat it once again. It says, "Cast your burden on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved." This is Psalm 55:22. Now, what could this verse mean? From what I gather, it means whatever you're worrying about, whatever is stressing you out, don't put too much worry into it. Don't be afraid to just, you know, go to the Lord and talk about it. Don't don't be afraid to pray and ask for help. Um, and have confidence that whatever is stressing you out, whatever is giving you a hard time, it will pass. You just gotta put your faith into the Lord and um get on with your day, Just keep your head up. That was a quote from the Bible, and yeah, every video that I do on Mondays called, Meaningful Mondays, I'll start off with a quote from the Bible. But yeah, today's topic is about doubting yourself. Okay. I don't have a script for this, so please be patient with me, um, as I kind of do have to make up what I'm going to say. No sweat though, because you can you you are free to go on about your day. You don't have to sit here and watch me talk for who knows how long. You can just have me in the background, which is fine. But yeah, back on to the topic at hand. Everyone, and I know this for a fact, everyone has doubts about themselves. Everyone has secrets that, they are afraid the world will know about someday. Everyone has a weakness that they are ashamed of. Um, I have plenty of those, and I know all of you guys do too. Whether it's fitness related, job related, school related, relationship related, it's we all have something like that. And it's important to remember not to doubt yourself, not to worry too much. Life life is full of surprises. Life life will throw um rocks at you, curbs. Um it'll trip you when you least expect it. It'll piss you off when you just want to relax. That's that's what life is. Life is a bitch. Simple as that. Life will cause you to really reconsider your actions. Um Make you think twice, make you regret certain things, regret not doing this activity, regret not talking to that one person you saw across the street, regret not taking a chance that could have ultimately changed your life for the better, or you regret taking that chance that ended up um changing your life for the worse. Life life is mean. Life is unfair. It doesn't care what how you feel, what you're doing. It doesn't care what your actions have on other people. Life just simply does not care. And that's the thing though. Life, um, while it can be mean, it can be rude, it it's also it's nice. Because if you think about it, okay? If you really think about it, if we didn't have a unfair life and if life was fair, one, our Lord wouldn't have died on the cross for us and gave us a second chance. And two, we wouldn't be living, like truly living. We wouldn't have emotions, we would just be existing. And what's the point in life? What is the point in life if we're just existing? I'm going to, since I don't really know how people live their own life, I'm going to give you guys a few examples about my life. Every day I'm constantly stressing about my future, about me wasting away in my room. Because the only time I actually go out is when I have practice with the team or when I'm training on my own, and that's like at most an hour or two out of the 12 hours we have in a day when we're actually awake. It's not a lot of time outside. I also have work on the weekends here and there. It's not like something that's consistent. And I need to start saving up money for my car to potentially move out. And with the current job I have right now, that is not going to happen. So I'm also trying to make a life plan. I I'm trying my best to apply to other jobs. Apart from that, I'm also trying to do well in school. College is hard, okay? College is one of those things in life that will really test you, see if you're really cut out for the job. I started fall semester with only two classes, academic classes, and one of them was college algebra. I didn't really need to take that class. I could have just gone into calc, but I want to start easy, and I'm an emphasis on easy. Okay, professor really wasn't that good, um, but I can't sit here and blame him for my failure. I got a D in that class. I was also part of the problem. I let myself get distracted too easily. I uh I didn't really practice hard enough with problems, and I had it in my head that this was going to be easy until finals happened. Okay, that's when I started stressing. Things went downhill. My GPA went down. I was a 2.6 GPA. I barely made it for the promise program. Barely. The requirement is to have a 2.5 and higher. See, this was the very first time that I failed a class, and the very first time I had a GPA under a 3.0. I was a 4.0 student back in high school. I was at the top, or the 16% that got, I think it was summa cum laude, not magnum. Magnum is like the highest. But yeah, I was part of that very small percent that got the one of the highest award recognitions during graduation. So for me to see how far I've fallen just because of my own stupidity, I just started freaking out. And when I started freaking out, it even got worse. Um, at that time, I didn't have a job, so I was a bum. Yeah, I was running, but running can only do so much when it comes to discipline. I've struggled a lot mentally this school year. Um, and that's part of the problem. Why, as to why my life during this stage in my life it's been hard because I was stressing a lot. I was getting too distracted. I I messed around. It's not like I was doing, going to parties and stuff like no, I was existing and in all honesty I still am existing, just not as much as I was before. Um and all that worrying that I had, all the stress that it just it made, you know, finals hard, December hard. And when I got my first job, uh, in January. That's when things started, things started l- getting better. I started worrying less. I was less depressed than I was towards the end of 2024. I was much more optimistic because now I have a job. Um, but I'm still not where I'm at, where I need to be. Okay, I'm still struggling. I don't get to work every single week, every single day, and quite frankly, with my own schedule, working every single week, every single day is going to be extremely tough. I'm not going to say it's going to be impossible, but it's going to be extremely tough. But when that stage happens, I'll figure it out. I'm not too much worried about that. Um, but yeah, during January up to I think it was March, I wasn't stressing that much, but I did start getting distracted again, academically speaking. At this point, during the winter semester, I retook algebra, passed it, got a C. It still wasn't the best, but it was better than a D. Um, so during the spring semester, I was taking calc. I don't remember anything I learned from pre-calc. It's been a whole year. So you could probably judge or get an idea as to how I did in that class. I ended up withdrawing after the first test because I checked out mentally. I was worrying all over again. I was stressing, doubting myself, and I just it was a dark time. It was a very short time, but it was a dark time. It was hard. Um, but yeah, all I could think of was to save my GPA. I didn't really care about getting the W on my transcript. It's still there. I just didn't want to experience what I experienced back in fall all over again. So I withdrawed from the class and changed my major from computer science to undeclared because I didn't want anything to do with math. And honestly, I didn't really see myself being a computer programmer anymore. I with that with that decision, my parents decided or told me I need to start making a whole new plan, start from scratch. Um, and I need to find a place to move out eventually with while having that plan because I can't be bumming around, and that's what I've been doing. In all honesty, I have been bumming around, and it's not helping me. So now I'm at the stage where I'm applying for new jobs. I got 4 pages done on my plan right now, kind of getting an idea of how to be an adult, a real adult. And I got my license a month ago, so things are starting to go up again. But what I'm trying to get at here is from this school year, I have nonstop worried and doubted myself. I didn't take academics too seriously this year. Just because I don't know. Mentally, I think I'm a know-it-all, and when it doesn't work out in my favor, I just start shutting down. Um, but yeah, my life has been a roller coaster, and during this stage in my life, it was extreme ups and downs, all because I was worrying too much, stressing too much, and not paying enough attention in class. Um, and not having a plan. So, with that in mind, with me being an example, I want you guys to know that worrying is not going to help you. Doubting yourself is not going to help you. Don't be a poor me, okay? A poor me doesn't those type of people they don't make it far in life. I haven't progressed to where I need to be by now with that mentality, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, but being a poor me fella or I have too many excuses fella, it's not my fault fella, it's not gonna get you far in life. Take me as an example, okay? I uh I act around my teammates like everything is going great. It's not going great. And I've been struggling with this for a while now. But I know one thing, two things actually. One, the Lord has my back, even though I I I still do things I shouldn't do, um, which I'm still working on. And I know I still worry a lot when I really shouldn't worry in the grand scheme of things. But I do know he's got my back and he's got your back. So just keep that in mind. Um, yeah. Now, fitness wise, just because, this is also a fitness channel. Doubting yourself during workouts is not going to help you. It's just like, with other life stuff. It's important not to doubt yourself. Um, because if you doubt yourself, then you're going to tell yourself that you physically can't do something. Like you physically can't carry that heavy weight, physically can't run that far or that fast. You physically, you're physically weak. All of those negative affirmations won't help you in the long term. It's going to hurt you. Um, Even if you're scared, you should still take the risk. Still go the extra mile. Still lift that extra weight. Um, you know, take that extra shot to outkick someone during that race. Try get first. Don't be last. Finish what you start. Don't don't restart what you finish. Okay? That's the quote of the day. I just made that up in my head. Now I'm gonna repeat it. I need to hear myself say it because I don't know if that made sense 100%, but let here. Hmm. Finish what you start. Okay? Finish what you start. Don't restart what you finish. Does that make No, 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 no. I got a better one. Finish what you start. Don't restart what you haven't finished. There we go. There we go. Wait here. One last time. One last time. Finish what you start. Don't restart what you haven't finished. I am a hypocrite, as you could tell, because calculus. But, shit happens. Just gotta try move on forward and try to do better. Who knows? Maybe sometime in the future I might retake the class. But at the moment I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, back to fitness. Don't ever doubt yourself when it comes to fitness because that will physically hurt you in the long run and mentally hurt you in the long run. Okay. When a athlete doubts themselves, all their potential goes to waste. What they could have been, what they wanted to be, what they hoped for, goes all down the drain. It gets tossed away like trash once they start doubting themselves. I I doubted myself because I like this year I doubted myself a bunch of times when it came to fitness, especially when I was injured or sick. I didn't, think positively, and that hurt me. I could have been up there with the top pack. I was in the second group. I could have broken 17 in the 5K. I was that close, but I was just too tired to sprint a little bit longer. It hurts you. It really does. So, really take that into consideration. Don't doubt yourself in the fitness world. When you start something in the fitness world or in any subject really in your life, don't start it if you know you're not going to finish it because you are going to regret it. And I sure as heck regret what I did when it came to calculus and stuff like that. I have a lot of regrets, and I know a lot of you guys have regrets, but try try your best not to doubt yourself. Trust in the Lord, trust in his process, trust in his overall plan that he has for you. Even if you don't know what that plan is. Somewhere in your life you will have a small understanding of it. So don't doubt yourself. Trust in him. Don't give up. Trust in him. Um, and finally, trust in yourself. Don't put negative thoughts in your head. Put positive ones instead. Now I'm going to leave you off with one last quote. I'm gonna think about one. Make one up. A quote from me, okay? Stress is the key to success, but too much stress will cause unrest. Okay? Let me repeat that. Stress is the key to success, but too much stress is the cause of unrest. So, when you stress, make sure you're not overstressing. Make sure it's just, the right amount if it's reasonable. Don't worry about things that you don't have control over. Let God handle the work. And with that, I want to say thank you guys for listening or watching. I'll try my best to do more videos like this. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and a blessed day. Peace.